Hey everyone! Welcome back. I am back today with more My Hero Academia, you guys. This season has been so off the walls amazing. I cannot handle it anymore. Like every single episode, last episode was no exception. Oh my goodness, I was so invested. I laughed, I cried. Oh, guys. Bakugo and all of the like 1A just showing up. I just love it. I will briefly get into just any final thoughts that I have on all of that. I know I said a lot last week, but I will get into just kind of my final lingering thoughts. Before I do that, I do just want to say if you're joining me early today, you know just what that means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so very much. And as always, I'm sending you up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still, thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in that description down below. If you're joining me on those YouTubes, I hope you will hit like and subscribe for me. Thank you so much for that. All right, guys. So basically what we had was Izuku just pushing himself to the point where he just doesn't even resemble himself anymore. In a lot of ways, because like the whole, oh, he doesn't even look like a hero. Look, he's so scary looking, and I heard this and that. He's like all for one and blah, blah, blah. There is like the physical appearance that is like so different from what we're used to. And a lot of that at this point is just him just kind of like being death wormed over, just pushing himself past the brink. And there's also like, I feel like he's just running on empty in every way. He's got this goal. He still wants to protect everybody. He still wants to bring everybody back together, but I feel like he's just looking at it from off in the distance at this point. You know what I mean? And just that empty look in his eyes when just all the like zombified people were just like starting to tear him apart. It's like he was like watching it happened to him or so. It was just like a very like out of body-ish. I don't know. He just he wasn't in there. But he is in there and he's suffering. And who better to show up to help when someone is suffering than my angry angel, Bakugo. Oh my God. I've never been so happy to see him. And that's really saying something because Bakugo is like so in my heart now. Like, I cannot believe how much I've grown to love Bakugo. And I love that it wasn't even just him. It was all of 1A. And 1A I know the principal has a name. I call him Mouse Bear Principal. I'm sorry. You know who I mean. But, like, Mouse Bear Principal, too, being like, look, we're a hero school. Heroes help people. He needs our help. Like, we've dealt with high-profile students before. This is not our first rodeo. And just kind of like the rallying of everyone. Like, the rallying of the top heroes behind Izuku was really, really cool to watch. And how they don't want, like, unneeded stress on him and everything like that meant a lot. But, like, watching everyone rally and, like, oh, God, you guys, they got me. They got me good. But he's just so far gone at this point that he's just like, no, I'm just get out of my way or else. And they're like, cool, or else it will be then. Come get it, because we're going to stop you and we are going to make you take care of yourself because we're just not going to lose you this way. I love it. I love it. And I said this last time, I almost feel like this is less of like a fight and more of like just he's got like maybe 2 minutes left of actually having any energy to fight. Just wear him out. But it'll be something though, because I mean, he does have one for all, you guys. He does have one for all. Like, even if he's in a super weakened state, this is going to be interesting. That being said, our other kids have all leveled up. They've all leveled up. And I mean that with their quirks, with their skills, but also just like as people. Like, Izuku's not the only one who's changed. So it'll be really, really interesting to see how this goes, you guys. I, for one, am so excited. I cannot wait to get into it. So without further ado, what do you say we go ahead and we get started on the next episode of My Hero Academia. Let's do this. Are we going to go through all the ways in which she's touched people's lives? Because I don't think I could handle that. Okay, so they do know about all the quirks, okay. That's Bakugo for concern for you, friend. Please let us help. Oh, crap. Is this gonna... Okay, so they've done their research. Cool. Oh, you can come back. Come back with us. Don't run. There. See, we've all been a part of your story here. You can't just cut us out now. Even little things can make such a big difference for people. You don't always realize. Yeah, he's always been willing to take someone's part. I think we're all in the same level of danger. If he wanted to get to you by hurting someone, he would have done it already. He knows where they are. Yeah, let's get my boy up in here, my birthday buddy. Oh, wouldn't want that. Whoa. Are you Yeah, I'm sorry. You need to be stopped right now, love. Nice. Security crew. Wow. You're important too. Right. You're important. Not just because of One for All. You. Nice. Together, we're strong. You're strong on your own. You are, but together. Right. See, I don't think he realizes how much he's impacted every person along the way. No! Oh my god, Izuku, do not do something drastic here. Yeah, that's how powerful he is. Yeah, for real. That's a good thing, right? Oh. Oh! An ice wall could be none other than one of the people who's benefited the most from your influence. They're all heroes. Oh, I never want to see her cry. Right. We will go through this together. What do you mean, get this done quickly? Oh, yeah. We're all gonna have something to say to him. I think it's important. Yeah, I think they need to do this. Right. He's got you alone. He's got you worn out. That's what he meant by danger sense hasn't been going on. Let them help. He feels like he owes a lot to you. I know. Don't let him in your head. It's exactly what he wants. To be in your head and to isolate you. Nothing good has ever come from isolation. One for all is about more than just power. It's about more than just fighting all for one. Whoa! Oh, let Uraraka at him. Yeah, let's go! Oh, look at all I can do with his beads now! Yup. The times when it was hard to be strong. Right. When it was impossible and you made a way anyway. Oh no, he's so powerful. Oh, yeah. Go get him! Get your man! Come on. Don't let him get away. Nice. Send Acid Man after him. Whoa, look at them all working together, too! They've come so far. Nice. Make him float. Make the whole thing float. Go! Go get him! Go get him! Yes! Come on! Right! He's like, we're not finished. Oh! Yes! Look at him go! He's got some, like, jet powers going after him! Oh, man, I remember that. Oh. He got him! He got him! He got up to him! A friend or multiple friends. Yep. Right now you're a lost child. Oh, look at the realization in his eyes. It's like he came back at that second. I can't freaking deal with this, you guys. It's so beautiful. He's like, I gotta get my story in there too. He has inspired so much in them. Izuku. Okay. All right. We're getting somewhere. Right. He was saying, don't do it alone. We're getting some real talk in here. There were ways in which, even without a quirk, he was ahead. Stop! He made him feel something that he wasn't comfortable with at that time. They're just talking to each other right now like they're... That's gotta do something for you. I cannot believe, of all the things he's ever said, that has been the least expected. No. None of this has been your fault. We all need to do it, not just you. We're all in this together. Oh my god, that's really how he feels. He feels like you're already way ahead of me. Oh! He's literally catching him when he falls. I never thought I'd get this moment. when they truly understood each other, and he's going nighty-night. You're back. The barrier's up. No. Stop. Oh boy. Oh no! Don't tell me there's... No, oh god, no. We did not need this. We did not need this. Right. The only way to do this is together. That's a good question. That's something that... Oh, guys. Oh, my God. Oh, guys. I've spent a lot of time translating for Bakugo. I didn't have to translate anything today. One little thing I did. But he, honest to God, opened up so much to Izuku and said everything he's been wanting to say, that he treated him the way he did because there was a part of this quirkless, cheerful boy who had already achieved so much in terms of his heart and his spirit. And if you're not in a good place, that's going to make you upset. And it did. And so he went after him, but he gets it now. And they said sorry to each other. And guys, I was not ready. I was not ready for how amazing that was. I knew it was going to be good, but I'm like, as soon as they started, I'm like, oh my God, we're going to go through like why every single person is grateful to him and I'm not going to be able to handle it. And I was right. Because he has touched everyone's lives on this show in one way or another, even if it was something little. And guys, here's the thing. You might think that going over somebody's notes for a concert is silly and trivial and doesn't add up to anything. For that person, that could have meant everything to them. That could have been the difference between, surviving and not surviving. And I just love that. I just love that, like, it wasn't just the big, epic, life-changing moments, like the one that he had with Todoroki, or, like, his bond with Bakugo. It was the little things, too. That was so beautiful. It was so beautifully done. I just loved it. And even now, he's like, I can't do this. I can't go back. I can't do this. Like, he literally is just like a lifeless body that they have brought back. And of course, there's people protesting because we couldn't have this go smoothly. Dang it. I just, like, am I wrong in thinking that, like, if All For One really wanted to hold his friends hostage, he would have done it by now? If he really wanted to go and hold innocent people hostage as a way to get Izuku, because that's like supervillain 101. You go and take innocent people and you hold them hostage, and you know the hero's going to come after you. And then the hero comes to you, but he hasn't done that. Maybe there's some better reasons why he hasn't done that, and people are going to be like, this is completely how it is, like, none of your argument makes sense. But, like, the way I see it is that that's not what he's doing anyway. So why keep it? I feel like even more than that, he wants to get, what better way to get Izuku where he wants him if he wasn't going to do that first plan? Of course, we know they have said, like the heroes were just saying an episode or two ago, that they don't, All For One doesn't want him, like, surrounded by people who can help him. So maybe that's why he hasn't done that. But he doesn't want Izuku surrounded by people who can help him. There's a reason for that. He wants him isolated. He wants him hurting. He wants him at very low capacity for anything. With power like what Izuku has and the way that he's unlocked it, I feel like the only shot someone like All For One has is to just exhaust him and get him to a point where, like, there's no one to back him up. Which with Izuku is going to be pretty freaking hard because a lot of people care about Izuku. Man. I mean, there is something to be said for knowing how to fight for yourself. And that's awesome. And we've watched so many of our characters go through their own journeys of, like, what it really means to them to be a hero and why they're here. But at the end of the day, it's not called hero, it's heroes, plural. Like, there's a reason why even, like, the pro heroes band together sometimes. Like, there's strength in numbers, you know? And for Izuku, with all of this physical power that he has, weakening his heart, weakening his will, weakening his resolve, getting him to a place where physically he's exhausted, but just also emotionally exhausted and does not have anyone to help him, that is good for All For One. So I feel like this is exactly what we should be doing. I mean, if they had All Might there, and All Might's big nemesis was All For One, they know. The thing is, it's never been this out. It's never been this public. It's never been this out in the open before, I feel like. I feel like for the first time, the public's really in on what's going on, which is good, but at the same time, like, there is going to be mass panic with stuff like this. And I mean, in a way, you can't blame them because, like, they're scared too, and, like, in a shelter, and, you know, and they already don't trust, a lot of them don't trust heroes, or there's been, like, a lot of weakening of that relationship with the public. But at the same time, it's like, from our point of view as the audience, having just gone through that, and then just to get back to these people, like, protesting, I'm just like, I just want to go and, like, clear the path of them myself and be like, get out the way, get out of the way, let my baby boy through. Oh, guys, I need a snack. I need a snack, and I need a hug, and I need a drink. So I am going to wrap this up, but I absolutely loved it. It was everything I hoped it would be. It was just like an emotional outburst, outpouring of love and gratitude and feelings. It was very, very good. So I guess we'll see what happens. I'm hoping he's not going to try to get away. I don't think he can get away right now. But as soon as he gets just his second wind in any way, I really hope he's not going to try to get away. All right, guys. That's where we're at. They got him back. They literally had to knock him out and drag him. They got him back. And now everyone in there doesn't want him back. So, all right, guys. I think, is the next one the last one of the season? It's episode 24 of the season, correct? So it might be the last one, unless they're doing like 25 or more, but they usually do 24. So someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure next week is the finale. So I know I say this every time, but oh my God, please don't make me do that alone. I am definitely going to need some help, some moral support, some backup for that, because every episode of this gosh darn season has just gutted me. It's just all been so emotional. I'm definitely going to need some help for that one. So, hope you enjoyed watching along with me. Please be sure to join me next time for what I think is the finale. And we will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.